Hello and thank you for being here today for another video. I thought I would just do a voiceover for this video. So my idea when I first started this was to have a cutout from my Cricut that I would use as a stencil. And so this pour, I'm just getting ready for the stencil that's to come. I'm starting by putting my white paint down, and as you'll see coming up, I'll add the blue and the red. So this is sort of like the red, white, and blue flag, or I guess I was thinking of like what colors the Cubs go by, and I think that's kind of what they use. The reason why I chose Illinois is because I live in Iowa, and I already did an Iowa piece, but I didn't fully film it, so I'll show you kind of how that one turned out at the end, but it won't be the full process of it. So just continuing on to put the red and the blue on here also. As you'll notice, I'm not necessarily too concerned with my edges, and the reason being is because when I put that stencil down, the paint that I put over it is gonna cover the edges. So with this portion here, I am basically adding some different, so basically there's an interference red, a pearl blue, and a pearl white. I was hoping for more of an effect than I actually got out of this. You can't really, in the finished piece, you can't really tell, but I thought I would just keep this in here, just so you know what my process was, even though it didn't work exactly as planned. So now I'm just adding a drop of silicone oil to my black paint, and I'm getting ready to swipe. In the piece that I did for the Iowa, I added the black portion to the canvas, and whenever I do that, there's like this bigger line of black than I really want to, but I guess in this case it would not have mattered at all if I put it on the canvas versus laying it on my swipe piece. So I did have portions before this sped up, but I am gonna just leave this play as is in real time. You'll see how slowly I am dragging it across the surface. I want to try to get these lines as straight as possible, although my hands aren't super steady. But I will drop out here and I'll let you guys watch, and I hope you enjoy. Please consider giving a like and subscribing if you haven't already. Alright, thanks everyone.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want.
Okay, so for this portion of it, I used, I think it's just clear shelf liner that you get at the Dollar Tree instead of using vinyl. It's really cheap, and from my experience so far, which isn't much, it seems to do a pretty good job. I didn't like how it was positioned, so I just peeled it up and repositioned it so that I had a little bit more red on there than I did before. So now I'm just trying to press it down and make sure that the edges are sort of sealed. We don't want the paint seeping underneath. And this portion coming up, I'm grabbing a little piece of tape, and I'll kind of show you that I kind of smushed the middle together and there's sticky bits left on either side, and this is basically giving me a handle so that after all of it is painted that I have something to grab onto and peel it up by.
Inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts. Something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by your